Hello, good evening.
Hello.
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 Yes, good evening. How are you today?
I'm good.
Yes. So how was your day? Did you go outside? Did you enjoy?
Yeah.
Yes. So together with your friends still, or you are only
Yes.
stay at home?
Today at home.
Okay. So last meeting we discussed about crime, right? The vocabulary and the word skills. Now let's move on to crime, which is the grammar. Okay, so we have many lessons to be learned today.
Okay.
So look at the photo. What do you think is going to happen? Why do you think that? Okay, look at the picture carefully. What do you think the
Interesting.
boy doing? Okay, in the first picture, this man. What do you think what the man doing and this man also? Go.
Oh. Uh, you killed it? Kill
Mm-hmm.
the man?
In the first picture, what is that? Let's move on to the, what is that? This man. What do you think what the man doing? The man is,
Uh, try to kill?
mm-hmm. What have you observed to that man? The man is just like
I
calling
don't know.
phone, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so the man is, he has someone in the phone, right? So, what do you
Yeah.
think, what's, the environment? What is the background of the environment? Is the environment what? What have
Is
you?
do not have people.
Yes. So the environment it is very, very lonely. Why? You cannot see many people behind. Also, there is the place is just like not um always go with the people. Maybe that place is in a other way, right? So maybe this is the shortcut. So the boy is only talking the phone, right? While he was walking. So what do you think in the second person? What do you think what the man thinks? Just only
Uh,
predict.
I don't know. The man. What man? There are two men.
Mm-hmm.
What man?
Here,
What
here,
man?
the maroon, the maroon.
I think he thinks he will kill the man.
Okay, maybe. Okay, you're correct. Maybe the boy, okay, in this picture, as you can see, this, what is that? The maroon man,
Okay.
maybe he has a bad, what? Bad things or doing to do with this another man. Why? Because you, in
Okay.
this case, you are not a good person already. Why? As you look, the head of the jacket is on the head. And then he observed if there is people behind this man, right? So maybe
Okay.
if he will not kill this man, maybe he will get the phone, or maybe this boy get some money of this man, right? So this is the case where you can see, if that is not, if the surroundings is not, as you can see, that is a very lonely, no people around. Okay, so if this area is like this, do not go there already, right? Okay, read the text.
Okay.
Why did most listeners think that the crime was a joke? Okay, read it.
A radio reporter went onto the streets of London yesterday to do a report about crime and ended up learning more than he expected. He stopped at a passerby and said that he was doing a story on street crime in the area. The man said there was a lot of crime here. He said he had seen a mugging earlier that day. The reporter then said that there weren't many police officers on the street. The man said he didn't want more police around. Then he looked the reporter phone and ran off. The reporter, sounding upset, said that the man had stolen his phone. However, most listeners know it was a joke.
What have you understand in this text? What have you understand in this text? Hello?
I don't know.
What? You don't understand in that text? Okay. So there is a radio reporter went onto the streets of London yesterday to do a report about crime and ended up learning more than he expected. He stopped a passerby and said that he was doing a story on a street crime in the area. The man said there was a lot of crime there. He said he had seen a mugging. What do you mean by mugging?
Um, mugging
The,
is mugging is uh, steal something.
yes, very good. So he had seen a mugging earlier that day. The reporter then said there weren't many police officers on the streets. The man said he didn't want more police around. Then he took the reporter's phone and ran off. The reporter, sounding upset, said that the man had stolen his phone. However, most listeners thought it was all joke. So, this is what we expected. Okay, so that you can understand, look.
Okay.
Okay. So this man is a radio reporter. Okay? This radio reporter is what he do, I mean, is he will went to the street, okay, and he will do a report about a crime in the street. So as you can see, when that is a crime street, we always say about the mugging or the stealing or the robbery. That's a very always happen in the street, because the street is, even if there are many people or not, the bad person will do that because it is very easy to them already, right? Because they have already many experience on it. Okay, because some of the people, if they can see some crime, they will not only tell to anyone. Why? Because they were also afraid. If the man or the mugging person, the mugger person will come back to them again. So they will what? They will not
Yep.
what? They will not tell to someone if there is a crime already. So in this story, as the reporter, a radio reporter, find a crime in the street, so the reporter was calling or the something, because that is he was a radio reporter. So as a radio reporter, you will report on the street what happened. So in the street of London, she do a reporter about crime and ended up learning more than he expected. What do you mean by ended up learning? So the radio reporter not expected about the real happened, right? Because he was only finding a crime for the street, not that he was experienced on it, right? So he stopped a passerby and said that he was doing a story street crime in the area. So while he walked, he also talked so that the people will listen to him, right? Because he was a radio reporter. Every details must say to him, right? So the man said there was a lot of crime there. So as he said he had seen, okay, because he seen a mugging yesterday. So he do a report now, right? So the reporter then said there weren't. So what do you mean by there weren't? There is no many police officers on the streets. So
Okay.
the man said, "Oh, listen carefully." As the reporter said to the radio, there weren't many police officers on the street. So there is a man said he didn't want more police around. So as the man said, then the radio reporter looked at. So what happened? The reporter's phone was got. And then the man ran off. So the reporter was
Okay.
what happened? Surround upset. Why? Because his phone was stolen and he never expected. However, the people that listened to him is not believe in him. Why? Because as they think it was all a joke, right? So
Okay.
this is the
Okay.
story. So why do you think? Why did most listeners think that the crime was a joke? In your own.
Mm, I do not know.
Okay, nowadays, listen that. Nowadays, the listener will not believe you already or something if they cannot see it. Why? Because most of the people nowadays always prank. Okay? So that is why crime must a joke nowadays already. Okay, because of the social media of the prank. Okay, so most listeners thought that the crime was a joke because the reporter was interviewing the man also, the mugger about street crime. Okay, the main reason
Okay.
also, the reporter was interviewing someone. And he never expected that the man that he was interview was a mugger. Okay, on the street. So now, listen to the dialogue, complete the words the reporter, the man actually said. Okay, have you remembered this? Can you answer?
Uh, Hello.
Okay, wait in a minute. Oh, this is it. So that you can answer.
Mm,
Can you try to that question?
okay. Okay.
Okay. Go, number 1.
Hello. I am doing a report on street crime in the area. I am doing. Okay.
This is your answer number 2.
Uh, mm, Wait. Hmm. There will be a lot of crime here.
You just continue. There is a lot of crime here.
Oh, there is. There's a lot of crime here. I saw a I saw a mugging earlier today.
Okay,
Um,
I saw,
yes.
yes, a mugging earlier today. Okay, next, the reporter.
Okay. Uh, but there won't won't be won't be
Aren't.
can't be.
You just continue. Aren't.
Okay.
What is that? Aren't many police officers on the street? Number 5.
I don't want more police around.
Yes, very good. I don't want more police around. Okay, number 6.
Uh, Hi, he's stealing my phone. He stole my phone.
Yes, he stole my phone. Very good. So, the lesson again to find the parts of the text where they are reported. So first I have example. He stopped a passerby and said that he was doing a story on a street crime. Okay, read number 2.
Uh, what? He stopped a passerby and said that he was doing a story on street crime in your area.
Okay, number 2, number 3.
Okay. He said he had seen a mugging earlier that day.
Okay.
The reporters then said there weren't many police officers on the street.
Yes. Number 5.
The man said he didn't want more police around. The reporter, sounding upset, said that the man had stolen his phone.
Very good. So here, learn this reported speech. Letter A, please read.
When you change direct speech to report speech, the tense of the verbs usually change.
Okay, when you change direct speech to reported speech, the tense of the verb usually changes. So we have reported speech, right? With the present simple, number 1, the present continuous, number 2, and the past simples, that is number 3. How about letter B?
We can use that to introduce report speech, but we often omit it.
Okay, she said that she was feeling upset. Okay, so the past, the past simple, the past continuous, and the past perfect. So look
Okay.
out. So please read those. Look at letter A and letter B. Please read.
Okay. Pronouns and possessive adjective usually change in report speech depending on the speaker and context. We are sitting at my table, he said. He said we were sitting at his table.
Okay, pronouns and possessive adjectives usually change in reported speech, depending on the speaker and context. So if the reported said, they will always do change, right? So you're sitting at my table, he said. He said we were sitting and he at his table. So you're sitting, you're sitting, you're sitting at my table, he said. So that is. So letter B, please read.
Reference to time and place can change as well.
Okay, references to time and place can change as well. Please read some examples.
Yesterday is the day before. Today is that day. Here, there, this one, that month. The night, that night. A week ago, a week earlier. Last Monday, the Monday before. Now at the moment.
Okay, yesterday, so you know already yesterday, the day before, today, that day, here, there, this month, that month. So this is the kind of changes when the reporter speech or when they reported. Okay, so here let's move on. Rewrite the quotations in reported speech. You may have the changed pronouns and references to time or place. So first example, we searched a house yesterday, said the police. So our example here is the police said they had searched a house the day before. Okay, try to answer number 2.
Two men are burgling the house next door. That door? Burgling the house, that door. Right?
Okay, let's check. Okay, what is that? Please read the correct. Please read the correct answer.
She said that two men were burgling the house next door.
Okay, number 3, just try.
Okay. Teenager often vandalize my shop. This shop?
Yes, teenagers often vandalize my shop, he said. What will be? What will be the answer?
Okay.
Just try. What will be the answer?
Teenager often vandalize my job. Teenager often uh vandalize his shop.
Okay, so he said that teenagers could often vandalize his shop. Okay, next, let's move on number 4.
Okay. I found the money 2 days ago. I found the money 2 days before.
Okay, I found the money 2 days ago, she said. So the answer is she said that she had found the money 2 days earlier. Okay, number 5.
Uh, we are launching an investigation into drug dealing into town center, said the police. We are launching an investigation into drug dealing in the town center.
Okay, we're launching an investigation into drug dealing into the town center. So the correct answer is the police, right? The police said they were launching an investigation into drug dealing in town center. Okay, very good. So now number 6.
Oh, The police arrested two suspects last Friday.
Yes, what is your answer?
The police arrested two suspects uh, Friday Friday before.
Okay, so the teacher said the police has arrested two suspects the Friday before. Very good. Okay, number 7.
Crime is getting worse in my opinion. Crime is getting worse in his opinion.
Okay, crime is getting worse, Ian. Okay, very good. You said crime was getting worse in his opinion. Okay, number 8.
Okay. Mugger often attack tourists, she said.
Okay, so
Mugger often attack tourists. I don't know.
she said muggers often attack tourists. Okay, here. Match the reported speech in the text with the direct speech. Go, please read Bungling Borglar.
You stay where you are.
Please read first here so that you can understand. Bangling Borglar.
Okay. When my mom woke up at 5 a.m. one Sunday morning and went to the bathroom, she was shocked to discover a man half in and half out of the window. What are you doing? She shouted. I'm stuck, replied the man. I tried to climb in the window last night, but it's too narrow. The man told Miss Hong that he had been there for hours. She He said he could move. He asked Miss Hong for help. Miss Hong told the man that she wouldn't help him because he had to try burgle her house. He said to the man that he could stay where he was and that she would call the police firefighter and had to remove the window to rescue the man.
Okay, so match the reported speech in the text with the direct speech below. Please match it.
Okay.
For example, you can stay where you are. So that's number 4. She said to the man that he could stay where he was, right? So that's number 4. Now, letter B, please read.
Okay. I won't help you because you tried to buckle. I can't move.
Number?
Uh,
It's number 3.
number uh number 4 and number 3.
Yes. Okay, just try letter C. What is that? Letter C. I can't move. What is that number 3?
Number 4.
Number?
4.
That's number 2.
Where?
He said he couldn't move, right? How about letter D? Shh. What is that? Please read letter D.
Mr. Days, I've been here for 4 hours. Yeah.
What do you think? What is the answer?
I think um um mm, uh, oh,
Okay,
I
very
want.
good. So letter A,
I
what
will
is that?
call the police. It's 1.
Okay, that's number 5. I will call the police. That's number 5. That she would call the police. Okay, so let's move on. Learn this reported speech. So direct speech, we have reported speech. Okay, so here, present simple. So you know already where is past simple, right? Present continuous, we have past continuous. Past simple, we have past perfect. How about present perfect?
Okay.
How about present perfect?
Present perfect is present simple.
Past
That's
perfect.
perfect.
Okay, how about can and can't?
Could and couldn't.
Yes, very good. The will or want.